My dear child, the days ahead carry more weight than you know. This Sunday brings a new moon, not just a shift in the sky but a divine sign meant for you. Pay attention, for this moment is sacred. This Sunday, a veil will begin to lift from your eyes. The confusion and uncertainty you've been walking through, perhaps for years, will start to clear. Not instantly but steadily. Clarity is coming. You will start to perceive what I have been crafting behind the scenes of your life. What you thought was gone forever was never lost. It was being preserved. What felt broken beyond repair was being lovingly restored in silence. I do not abandon what I have formed, I redeem. I do not waste pain, I reshape it for glory. The new moon is my gentle whisper, a signal that something is about to move. And it will move. What seemed unshakable will begin to shift. What felt muted will begin to speak. Listen deeply, child. I may not always speak in the ways you're used to. I might use the voice of a stranger, the lyrics of a song, or a long-forgotten memory. I might speak in stillness, in dreams, in silence. Be attentive, not out of fear but with wonder. Do not be troubled by what is still hidden. The fruit of this change is not fear, it is peace. Even if you don't understand it all, a quiet confidence will begin to rise in you. You are no longer lost. I am setting your feet on the path that has always been yours. The delay you experienced was not rejection, it was preparation. I was arranging things you couldn't yet see. A wind is coming to scatter every lie that has taken root in your soul, lies that told you you're too broken, too late, too far gone. I never spoke those lies. I do not shame my children, I shelter them. I do not reject, I restore. I do not accuse, I call. Yes, there will be moments ahead that stretch you beyond what feels comfortable. This stretching isn't meant to break you, it's meant to expand you. You asked for more and more is coming, but it cannot be poured into a vessel already full. I am clearing out what no longer serves your purpose to make room for what will. Trust the process even when you can't see my hands at work. You will be called to release certain things, people, patterns, comforts, that once served you but are not meant to follow you into what's next. They were part of your preparation, not your destination. When I remove, I also restore. What you let go of becomes seed in my care, and what grows from it will move you, not with sorrow but with awe. So walk with obedience, child. Do not hesitate when I say move. Do not hold back when I tell you to speak. You asked to be used, and now I am answering. But being used requires surrender. Your plans must yield to mine. Your timing must align with mine. My ways are higher, and if you follow, you will rise with them. I'm not calling you to perfection, child. I am calling you to presence. To my presence. Walk with me step by step without demanding to see the whole path before you begin. Faith is not about having all the answers. Faith walks forward even when the way is unclear. I will light your steps. I will lead you, but you must move with me. Your voice is vital in the season ahead. Speak what I place within you. Don't hold back. Don't dilute truth to avoid discomfort. Don't dim your light so others can remain comfortable in the shadows. Yes, your light will reveal things, but it will also bring healing. It will guide others and draw them home. You were made to shine in stormy places. You are a lighthouse, and I built you that way. The noise of the world will increase. The darkness will try to grow louder. But those who are mine know my voice. You know me. Stay near. Guard your heart and keep it tender. Let worship be the weapon in your hand. Let love protect you. Let truth cover you like armor. And above all, let me be the well you draw from. The enemy has whispered lies, that you're alone, that my silence meant absence. But I never left. Not for a moment. In the quiet, I was building something. In the fire, I was shaping you. You're not who you were, you're becoming who I created you to be. This new moon marks a turning point, not the conclusion but the unveiling of what comes next. A new beginning. Don't ignore the small things. Don't rush past the gentle pull of my spirit. Lean in and listen closely. I am always speaking. I will guide you into conversations that open doors. I will place people in your path to confirm what I've already whispered. I will give you signs, but you must have eyes to see and a heart that seeks me, not just what I give. The signs are not the source, I am. The moon, the stars, the shifting seasons, all echo my voice, but they are not the voice itself. I long for your heart, not just your obedience. I desire intimacy, not performance. Walk with me as Adam did, in the cool of the day, in closeness, in trust. That kind of communion is still possible. I desire it deeply. So when you see the new moon this Sunday, look up and remember what I've spoken to you. Let it mark a new chapter. Let it be a seal over the things I've revealed. The journey is changing. The season is turning. And I am with you, always, even to the end of the age. Open your heart, my child, for I am still speaking. Let every part of you grow quiet in my presence and listen. You have asked, and I have heard. My spirit is near, hovering over your life. Know this, the heavens are not random. The signs I've placed above the earth carry meaning. The moon that waxes and wanes, the sun that rises and sets, the stars in their ordained paths, they all speak. They declare my glory. They carry messages for those who seek me. But remember, they are not to be worshipped. I alone am your God. Yet I have set them in place as signs, as I declared from the beginning. Did I not say in my word, Genesis 1 verse 14, let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times and days and years? These celestial rhythms are reminders, not of fate but of my faithfulness. Watch, listen, walk with me. I am unfolding the next chapter, and you are ready. Yes, child, I spoke it and it stands. I am the one who set the order in place and I gave it meaning. The new moon signals beginnings. It marks the moment before revealing, the hush before the breakthrough. It is not absence but preparation. It is the hidden work before the harvest, the dark soil before the bloom. I designed the new moon to speak quietly to your soul, reminding you that even when nothing seems to be happening, I am at work. Even when the sky appears empty, my design is unfolding. Don't be misled by the lack of visible light. There is power in what you cannot see. When the moon disappears from sight, cloaked in darkness, it mirrors seasons in your life where you feel unseen, forgotten, or buried. But hear me, child, just as the moon has not vanished, neither have you. You are never lost to me. I hide things only to reveal them at the right time. Did I not hide Moses in a basket before raising him as a deliverer? Did I not tuck Joseph into prison before exalting him to the palace? What I conceal I am preparing. What I delay I am refining. Trust the deep, hidden work that begins in the dark. The full moon, in contrast, is a proclamation. It is fulfillment. It is the visible fruit of the invisible process. It is the answer after the silence, the unveiling of what was forming in secret. When the full moon rises in radiant fullness, it declares my faithfulness. It shouts, "What I started, I will finish." My timing doesn't follow your clocks or calendars. I move on the rhythm of eternity. Do you remember how I used the moon in the sacred rhythms of my people? I gave Israel signs in the heavens for their appointed times, for their holy days. The Passover began under a full moon, a sign to my people even in their slavery that I had marked their deliverance. The moon that rose over Egypt bore witness to the blood on their doors, to the protection of my covenant, to the angel of death passing over them. I used the sky to declare their freedom, and I still do. At Sinai, when I gave my law, my presence came down like fire, and the people looked to the heavens. The moon's phases were not random. I used them to speak just as I used fire and smoke. And when my son, Yeshua Jesus, walked the earth, the signs never stopped. When he was crucified, the earth trembled. The sun hid its face. The heavens responded to the suffering of their Maker. And on the third day, when the tomb was broken and life burst forth again, creation rejoiced. Understand this, child. Just as the moon moves in cycles, so do you. Your life is not static. You are being shaped through seasons. I created you with a rhythm, a holy progression of growth, rest, refining, and renewal. There are seasons to plant and seasons to reap, times to mourn and times to dance, times I prune you and times I cause you to flourish. Don't resist the winters of your soul, they anchor your roots. And don't become proud in spring. Every bloom is a gift from me. You felt the changes lately, in your thoughts, your desires, your connections. These are not random. They are the unfolding of heaven's design within your personal story. You are aligned with something bigger than yourself. Yes, child, you may have lost people. You may have been led away from what once felt safe and familiar. You may have walked long stretches in solitude. But this is not punishment, it is preparation. I am realigning your heart with mine. I am removing the distractions that dull your spirit so you can hear my voice again. Just as I once used the moon to guide the sons of Issachar, those who could discern the times and knew what Israel should do, I am now raising up a new generation with that same wisdom. Those who can read not only the signs in the sky but also the patterns in history, the shifts in culture, and the seasons of the soul. You are one of them, child. I am opening your eyes to see beyond the surface, to perceive with clarity what others overlook. What feels like endings are often doorways to beginnings. What sounds like silence is often filled with my quiet, steady whisper. When Saul brought persecution against the early church, it looked like destruction, but I was sowing seeds across nations. When Stephen was stoned, it seemed like tragedy, but it sparked the fire of revival. My ways are higher than yours. The moon may disappear for a time, but it always returns. So it is with your calling. With this new moon, I will begin to stir your spirit in fresh ways. Visions, dreams, impressions deep in your soul. Pay attention to them. These are not passing thoughts. They are awakenings of things long buried. I will bring clarity where there was once only confusion. I will cause old memories to resurface, but this time with divine insight and renewed purpose. Keep your heart soft, child. I do not plant my word in hardened ground. The prophets of old understood this. Elijah looked to the skies and discerned the rain from a cloud no bigger than a hand. Daniel watched the stars and read the sacred scrolls, and I entrusted him with visions of empires and eternity. Abraham, the father of your faith, lifted his eyes to the heavens. And I said, count the stars if you can, so shall your descendants be. The heavens were my message board then, and they still are. When my son Yeshua, Jesus, was born, I marked it with a sign in the sky. Wise men followed that star until they stood at the very place where heaven met earth. And I will give signs again, for I will return. The moon will turn red. The sun will darken. The stars will fall. These are not legends, they are promises. My word is truth and it does not fail. So do not fear these signs. They are not threats, they are signals. They are not curses, they are confirmations. They are my way of calling you back, drawing your gaze upward again. Many chase after the world and forget to lift their eyes. Many put their trust in people and forget that the heavens still proclaim my glory. But you, my child, keep your eyes raised. In the coming days, things may feel uncertain. What once seemed stable may begin to shake. Systems will shift. Nations will stagger. Even my church will feel the trembling. But do not be afraid when I shake the earth. I shake not to destroy but to reveal. I shake to remove what is temporary so that what is eternal can remain. Just as the moon moves through phases, so must the earth go through change. I am doing something new. This is not a season of comfort. It is a season of consecration. Let the new moon remind you, every time it rises, to come before me with a clean heart. Examine yourself. Return to me with humility, with fasting, with prayer, with truth. Let each new moon be a holy pause, not just a tradition but a true turning of the heart. I am calling you deeper than before. The full moon has its purpose too. When it rises in its brilliance, let it remind you, I bring all things to completion. What I started in you, I will finish. What I promised, I will fulfill. With the full moon will come moments of sudden clarity, fresh insight, and powerful revelation. You will witness prayers answered. You will speak and doors will open. You will dream and see those dreams take shape in reality. But remember this, just as the moon waxes, it also wanes. After the brightness of harvest comes the rest of winter. After moments of glory come seasons of humbling. This isn't regression, it's rhythm. Don't be discouraged when the light dims or the days quiet down. That stillness is sacred too. I am just as present in your silence as I am in your celebration. Learn to walk by my light, not by the artificial light of your own striving. Like the moon, reflect me. Let my glory shine through you. As it is written in Isaiah, the Lord will be your everlasting light, and your God will be your glory. You don't need to create your own light. You only need to reflect what I shine upon you. I am awakening you to a deeper awareness. You are living in a time where what I reveal will begin to manifest, where revelation will collide with reality. I will confirm in creation what I speak in the Spirit. Pay attention to the winds, the tides, the skies, not with fear or superstition, but with sensitivity and discernment. My Spirit will teach you what to hold on to and what to release. I will guide you in what to speak, what to write, what to declare. Because, child, this message is not just for you. It is also meant to flow through you. I have placed a voice within you, and now I am calling you to use it. Speak the truth I give you. Write the words I whisper. Declare what I show you, even when it costs you, even when others misunderstand. Just as the prophets once spoke mysteries that seemed strange to men but were known in heaven, so shall you speak. This is your calling. This is your mantle. Do not shrink back. Do not run from it. I have marked you with the moon, with the sun, and with the signs of my appointed times. You are no accident in this generation. You were born on purpose, for a purpose. The moon is not just a distant stone in the sky. It is a sign of divine order, of holy rhythm, of the cycle of renewal. Let it speak to your soul once more. Let it remind you, nothing stays as it is. Everything moves by my hand. As the moon changes, so will the earth. But I, the Lord, remain the same. When you feel lost, look up. When you feel alone, look up. When the world grows dark, look up. I am still speaking. I am still moving. I am still faithful. Let the new moon bring stillness to your soul. Let the full moon stir your joy. Let every rising and fading of light remind you, I am near. I, who numbered the stars and named them, have also numbered every hair on your head. I, who hung the moon in its orbit, have written your name upon my hand. So do not fear what lies ahead. Do not tremble before the unknown. I go before you. I stand behind you. I surround you with songs of deliverance. I am the God of signs and seasons, the God of beginnings and endings, the God of the new moon and the full moon. And above all, I am your Father. Let this truth sink deep, deeper than time, stronger than fear. You are mine, and I will never let you go. With love, your Heavenly Father.